Every morning was an early start for me, and always with that same sense of excitement about what you might encounter that day.
Mr. Pedigos.
It was coming towards the end of the trip, so I decided to spend the last 2 sessions on islands that I'd had the most success with.
This is a nice spot. Calm, smaller waves. It looks quite good bottom there. Nice and small like it. I didn't miss Victor coming in on his canoe. Give me a hand. It's quite a nice spot here. Very lucky to have Victor. He's a really good bloke. Which you need when you're coming out of places like this. He speaks Spanish, I speak Portuguese, but somehow we seem to be able to communicate alright, so. Great. É verdade. É mais seguro para nós.
Victor had to pop back to the boat to pick something up, and it was just typical that right then I would hook into something.
This guy rooster getting hurt. Going out.
Victor made it back on the stand-up just in time to take a photo. It was a pretty easy spot to land the fish as there wasn't too many waves around. But the next spot we'd be moving on to was quite high up, and it was going to be really handy to have Victor around to help then. Roosterfish really need to get back into the water as soon as possible. So we had a quick photo session, and this one was off again to fight another day.
It's gone. Brilliant.
I headed around to the other side of the island that was a bit more exposed to the swell. The fishing spots here were much higher up, and in this situation it makes sense to use a rope and tie on. It's an easy way to avoid falling in, but it also enables you to hang out a bit more when playing a fish, and that way you can keep it away from the rocks. I had a real surprise when a big dorada ball hit my lure a few times. Unfortunately it jumped and shook the hook.
I had a go at it. Dorada! Some bull! Oh, it was on and it was off! It's coming again, don't believe it! Insane! Oh my god, my heart is in my mouth! If it's not seeing that, maybe it's not just holding. Come in again. Come on. I don't think it'll do that much more. Because they've normally had 1 or 2 goes, that's it. Shit. It was on. For a second, we're through it. Jumped through it. Believe it. Pequeno.
Unfortunately, the consolation prize was a small bonito.
But bonito. Bonito and a fat minnow. How do we get this out of here? Agua? I'll go come to look. Now, coisa grande aqui é difícil. Coisa grande, não sei como.
Another jack crevalle on the fat minnow. Not a really big one, but it would probably be very difficult getting up a big fish on these rocks.
Let's find a better release. There we go.
I changed over to the Samson slim minnow, which worked well through the water from the high rocks.
Looks like a jack. Oh, it's gone. Okay. Flipping. Be careful because some really big sets have been coming through here. I'm relying on that boatman to see them.
As the day went on and the tide came up, so did the swell, and it was time to go. It had become a bit tricky getting back onto the boat.
Looks better over there. The way they... Oh wow, I don't want to go yet. After this set, it should be allowed. That looks a good spot there,
Timing is really important here. Victor had to check out when the sets were coming and then come in quick between the sets to pick me up.
Scary.
By now he was getting very good at drop-offs and pickups.
Well done. Bueno. Gracias. Right, today's the last day and I'm fishing at the spot where I probably had the most action with the rooster. So I thought I've got to come back here. There's a nice rip running through here, as you can see. There's a lot of current, there's a lot of rocks out there, and there's a lot of little fish feeding in close every time I've been here. So I thought it's well worth giving it another go. It's about low tide in around 3 or 4 hours, about 4 hours I guess. It's going down, but they're really big tides, that's why there's a heck of a lot of current here. There's a fish over there being chased, so I'm going to cast over there. Just going to cast over here. I just saw some fish busting out of the water. There's some bait fish, so it's a good sign this time of the morning. Definitely got a good feeling about it this morning. I really enjoy fishing in spots like this where it's really safe, easy to fish really, and there's a lot of reason that you know that fish are passing by, what with the currents there, the rocks underneath, and the bait fish around. So just get a feeling at any moment something can hit your lure, especially this time of the morning before the sun's really up.
These jack crevalles can give you a hard time on the rocks, and this one kited right round to the left, making it really difficult for me. A lot of rocks around here. It's okay, it should be alright now. Down that rock again. That's it. Got him off that rock. That is a big one. It's a big jack.
Okay, nearly got me on the rocks this one. I was to do a bit of free spawning, but managed to get him in luckily.
It was already midday and I knew I'd have to get back soon as I needed to pack up all my things and get a night bus to the airport that evening. I decided I'll stop at one last island on the way I had never fished before.
Okay.
I decided to give a subsurface lure a go and change for the Samson 50G enticer. I hadn't tried it since the first day as I was using much heavier lures.
It's only a little one. Look how small that is, tiny. Yeah, I was just bringing this through the water. Just a little jerking action, some of these little cargo or real snapper have been going for it, so yeah, try and get another.
The erratic darting action proved to be very effective with a small snapper, and in a short space of time I managed to catch 6 or 7, plus a hit from a really big one that didn't connect.
I haven't really used this enticer on the trip, which is a shame. I'm really regretting it. It's the last day and I've got about an hour's more fishing. So I've been using heavier lures. We are working on a heavier version, but anyway, I'll know for next time. I had a lot of backs on it and it's going well, but got it in 25 gram and 50 gram. It's bringing them out with that erratic action and it's one again. Another one. That's the third snapper in 5 minutes. So they really love this enticer. I'm definitely going to be working on the bigger version with a big daddy. Actually getting better conditions. Really good feeling. I can get something bigger. Okay, there's number 4. I just missed the big one hit it. Unfortunately it didn't connect. I'm going to give it another go. That channel. Just a tiny one, look at that. Whoa. Yeah, it's just that hinge of the tiny fish coming through. This one's going back. Okay, that's number 6. And these little snappers I've been getting. This one's going back. That was my last cast at the end of the trip. I think it's one more. Now, this is tide's coming up now. And they've just absolutely flowing up. I've left it a little bit late. The trouble with these tides, absolutely fly up they do. Going down, they fly down. It's a lot safer. Ooh, get out of here. Gracias. Där känns bara tur.
Well, that brings me to the end of this really fun fishing adventure. I'd like to give a special thanks to Victor, my boat driver, who turned out to be a great help. And I'll be looking forward to meeting up with him again in the near future for another trip. He was a great guy to have around, and again I think the enthusiasm we both shared for fishing in the ocean made it so enjoyable for us both. I hope you enjoyed watching the film, and if you did, hit the subscribe button for more films coming very soon. Right, just having something to eat before I go. It was a brilliant trip. Definitely going to be back here again. Yeah, I caught all the things I was hoping to catch. Actually, I wouldn't have minded bigger ones, bigger versions that had snapper, rooster, some nice jacks and different types of jack that I've never seen before. And yeah, released just about everything. I kept this one and just deep fried it, not very healthy, but just sort of a treat before I go. And yeah, had a really good time, you know, learned a few things and how frustrating roosters can be when they follow your lure right up to your feet. But it was really good fun. I had a great driver in the boat taking me around to the rocks, and it was really awesome help. Victor, thanks to Victor for helping me, and I'll definitely be back to do some more fishing here. Thanks for watching, and I hope you enjoyed it.